When I'm feeling down, I can't win. Pour a strong cup of coffee and I tune in. I'm waking on up to Java with Jim. Now I know my best day can begin. Yeah.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another exciting episode of Java with the Gyms. My name is Jim Meyer, broker associate at Remax Gold. Now you have a friend in the real estate business. I've got my good friend Carlos de la Fuente. Now you have a friend in the mortgage business. Carlos, thank you very much for stopping by. What are you drinking this morning?
Jim, how you been? Good to see you.
Good, good.
Just drinking my morning coffee as always. Cheers, buddy.
I like my coffee to be extremely intelligent and popular, just like Rachel Maddow. So stop it. She's
I like it. I like it.
very talented. Okay, so Carlos, you do VA loans.
Hey, the VA loan is maybe my favorite loan to do because, like, it takes care of our veterans and allows them to purchase a home with no money down. And you don't have to pay that mortgage insurance that you do on an FHA loan. So it's a great loan product. There's very few 100% financing loans nowadays. They used to be very popular, but they kind of got rid of them. There's a few still out there, and you don't need to be a veteran, but the VA loan traditionally is great. It's a wonderful product to be able to sell.
Yeah, because you could do a Cal Halfa where you get a first and a second and a third, and you're paying fees up the yin yang. You're paying interest rates like crazy, and you think that your lender just created a miracle getting you into that house until the first mortgage payment is due, and then you say, "Oh, what did I get myself into?" They told me it was going to be $4,200 a month, but I forgot that I need to eat and go to work every day and put gas in my car. So with the VA loan, the mortgage insurance premium, that is very important because I look at that as a big scam.
I have a lender that does 100% financing, and they give a grant, Jim. And after the buyer makes 6 payments on the mortgage, the grant is forgiven. So it's free money.
That's amazing. How much of the down payment, et cetera, is that?
3.5%.
3.5%. That's amazing. So if you're buying a $200,000 condo, that's $7,000 right there. So that's good. Now, so if they want that, can they? How much is a consultation cost with you?
Oh, I don't charge any consultation fee.
Did you hear that, ladies and gentlemen? Carlos de la Fuente is here for you. So VA loan, is there anything you don't like to do as far as financing?
It's not so much the financing side. I think my pet peeve over the years has always been, like, I'll get calls from borrowers and buyers that, like, on a scale of 1 to 10, that first call is a 9. Like, they're ready to go immediately.
Yeah.
So, me and then the realtor, Jim, whoever else I might be working with, we're like, okay, let's do this, let's do that. And then all of a sudden they, kick it back from a 9 to like a 2 or a 3.
Yeah.
People like myself, professionals like Jim and I, will always be here to give you information, always be able to help you. But when you're ready to go, you're ready to go. You need to be ready to go because we are. And, our time is quite valuable. So, we will knock over doors for you when you are ready to go. But when we ask for things and you don't cooperate and we don't hear from you and you go silent for 3 or 4 days, that could be a little bit frustrating. So it's not the loans or the products themselves, just sometimes cooperation from borrowers can be a little sketchy at times.
Yeah,
so
and
we're giving 100%, so I think it's okay to ask it back in return.
Absolutely. Yeah, I think a big thing is income proof, or like your pay stubs, etc. Realize that when Carlos has to reach out to your employer, you might not get that stuff back for 7 days or whatever you're asking for. So whatever he asks for, get going with that immediately, because that house that you want is going to pop up on the market with the day that you're not ready, and you're going to see that email maybe at 6 in the morning. You say, oh my God, I want this house. Maybe I should have got Carlos that information last week. So when you're
Yep.
ready to rock and roll, we're ready to rock and roll. And so let's get cracking.
The relationship between buyer, realtor, and mortgage guy is so important. We need to communicate with each other. And you got to remember, you're not going to be the only one more than likely writing an offer on that house. Jim's job is to present as powerful an offer as possible. And if I come in not just with a pre-approval letter, but if I come in with an actual approval from a lender, by the way, I'm one of the few lenders out there that can give an approval from a lender, not just a letter, an actual DU approval from a lender on a to be determined, which is not done at all. Most of the banks,
the buyer is ready, the house might not be ready, but
right. Let's get you qualified based on your qualifications. Let's fix the problems before you get into a contract on a real property. Most banks will only underwrite on a live deal. Property's been ratified, time to go. We got 25 days to get it done. I can do it on a to be determined just to qualify you. And that's powerful for Jim or any realtor to present to the listing agent. Hey, this is not just some letter that was, written in 2 minutes. This is an actual approval from a bank for these borrowers at this price. You just got moved to the top of the line.
And that's why they don't get it. They could say, hey, Carlos, you're asking for all this stuff, but I just called Rocket Mortgage. They say I'm ready to go. No.
It's a little more detailed than that.
Yeah. I mean, I just used the words Rocket Mortgage in the same sentence, and now I'm going to be sick. So I hope they're not our sponsor. Okay, Carlos, thank you very much. Do you have any final comments? You've been here all week, and we appreciate it. Anything you want to say to the people?
Yeah, I've known Jim for a couple of decades now. It's so important to have a genuine human person representing you. We've gotten into an age where we rely a little bit too much on technology and texting and emailing, and it serves its purpose and it's great. But to have a team like Jim and myself who are actually genuine human, will actually call you, give you updates, and actually care about your well-being, I think is huge and important and very underrated in moving forward. Like I said, there's so many loan products out there and you don't know what they're all about. And that's where I come in. So if you're not sure, there's no bad question. Give me a call.
ChatGPT is not going to tell you.
That's right.
Not yet. Carlos, thank you very much.
Thank you, Jim.
Guys, again tomorrow or next week, whenever we see you. Who knows? We're going to see you next time for another exciting episode of Job.